be in Shaniko, Oregon today. This is a huge ghost town, and we're going to be doing some like history talk, and then tonight we're going to be doing a little bit of ghost hunting, so it's going to be really fun. Tonight, while we're staying here at the ghost town, we are also staying in the Shaniko Hotel. This Shaniko Hotel that was built in 1902, it has been a hotel, a bank, stage stop, a saloon, and there was a dance hall in there, and it was a general gathering place for people too. Following the homesteaders in the gold rush time, there was this pioneer. He was German, and his name was August. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I apologize. He came here, he was the first founder, and he made his own post office, which was back in 1879. And then after that, Shaniko finally became a town in 1901 that was fully operating. So no town in Oregon has seen more rapid growth and decline rather than Shaniko. The town was known for its wool capital of the world. It was really famous back in the day for all their wool. All this land back in the day wasn't really good enough for other farm animals, so they really only had like sheep and stuff like that, so that's what they were popular for. So by the time it hit the 1910s, a railroad started to get built, and that is when the town started becoming a ghost town because everybody fled and they just didn't live here anymore. We're going to go into the marshal's office, which was their like jail back in the day. You can go inside a cell. Oh my god, it's freezing in here. There's definitely energy in here for sure. Instant cold, and it's not cold outside at all. There are tons of names written in this, all over, like everywhere. Look at the window in there for the cell. Ooh, look at this old typewriter. Oh yeah. They have this really, really old typewriter right here too. And look where all their like probably files and names went to. Ooh, look at old boots. I love old fireplaces. I love that. Love it. Yeah, lots of old furniture. I'm telling you, the energy in here is crazy because it's so freaking cold. This is the original Shaniko jail, built in 1901. Typewriter. And then I think this is probably like for their old files, you know? And look. Beautiful. I love their clothes so much. Beautiful. And look at this really old lamp. Of course somebody left their drink, rude. But look. I love that. Open. There's lots of this stuff. Ooh. Some Oregon Trail stuff. Shaniko Pioneers. Oh, it's actually really big in here. There's a lot of history stuff in here. Wow, that's cute. Pretty. Oh wow. This is crazy. Yeah, this is a cool little museum. So this is another little building. It's the stagecoach station. Had like little antiques and stuff, but look at this super, super old piano. This is crazy. Oh, that's cute. Just like a little antique. Shaniko Pioneers, the Moody family. There's a lot of different little pioneers that they have on here, which is really cool. Shaniko Sage Saloon and Trading Post. A lot of these buildings aren't open, but that's okay. This is the biggest ghost town I have ever been, and I absolutely love it. There is lots of energy here that is going to be really fun for ghost hunting tonight. This building right here used to be an old mercantile store. And it has tons of all these old like cars and tractors and everything. It's like a cute little area now. Cute. We are in one of the buildings, and I don't know what it used to be because it didn't say, but right now it's a cool like game room. Her outfit. This is so cool. A super old stove. That's crazy. It's like attached to the chimney part. That's so cool. This right here is an old Shaniko post office, but it's still an operating post office. Because there are people who still live here, but the population is literally 20 people. This is an old-fashioned end of the rail ice cream shop. It was open a couple months ago, but look, it is now abandoned. Ooh, which I can get in from over there. Okay, minute now. So yeah, this used to be an old ice cream parlor, which is now, of course, abandoned. This is the other part of the building next to it that is also completely open. This ghost town is so cool. I highly recommend coming here for sure. So we're about to walk to the other little part of the ghost town. Back here, there's a wedding chapel that you can still go there if you want to, and then there's 2 other buildings that we're gonna go check out. This building is the wedding chapel, and I think it's unlocked. I hope it is. Oh, it is. Yeah, so this is a really old like wedding chapel. Why do they just have random bathtubs outside? That's weird. So this wedding chapel was actually built in 1897. It was originally a schoolhouse back then, but then in the 1960s, Jim Hogan bought it and he turned it into a wedding chapel. This is another building that has been moved. It is not in its original spot. There's like this old building. Has some like old things inside of it. This homestead was built in 1899 and it belonged to this woman and her daughter who came to Shaniko to settle out there. Looks like it might be like an old bed from back in the day. It has like some old like lighting. It has this old portrait of this lady. And the wallpaper. Spooky. It's full of antiques. There's a bunch of like this abandoned furniture on this side. Oh my gosh, look!
I know.
That's not creepy. This schoolhouse was built in 1901. It actually has 3 different rooms inside. It housed kindergarten through high school students until 1946. It is one of the most photographed old school buildings in Oregon.
He hugged me for like 2 seconds, so I didn't even have time.
So right now it's like 10 o'clock and we are in the Shaniko Hotel right now. And we're gonna go to the ghost town and we're gonna do some ghost hunting. And we're gonna go to the jail cell first. So right now we're outside the marshal's office, which is where the jail was back in the day, and they do have the one jail cell open, which is where I felt like really strong energy. So I have my EMF detector, and then I have my spirit box, so we're gonna see what we can see. EMF detector. I wonder if I like leave it in here if it'll ever spike.
Does it have to spike for the...
Like once it like picks up like other certain energies and frequencies and stuff from like energies and spirits, it will start spiking. And that's when you'll know. Are there any spirits here at all with us today?
I thought I heard a response.
Is there anybody here? This is a spirit box. You can talk into it if you want to. Did you guys notice a noose in here?
Yeah.
The skull in there. Is there any spirits here? This EMF. That was weird. If there's any spirits here, this EMF detector, you can stand by it or touch it and it'll make the lights go off. Whoa! Ew, it just whispered a little bit. Is there anybody here with us today? Ew, it sounded like a little girl.
Wait, what is happening?
this was a cabin that was where the chapel is now.
Oh, okay.
And when my dad moved the chapel in there, it used to be the Bacon Schoolhouse in between here and Maupin. And so he was given this building, and he filled the space with this to the boardwalk. The art studio over there with the false front, you take that false front off and you paste it onto the schoolhouse, the chapel. That was the courtroom for the schoolhouse, for the Bay Coven Schoolhouse in between here and Maupin, which is 13 miles away, right? Okay. This is a very spooky place. So, I will show you where the back door is. It's full of antiques and some of my supplies. If you really want, I can meet you up there too.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Which is also really spooky because my dad built this. He's been gone since '08, and I believe he's still here. So I'm Martin. I'm Ernie Martin. This is Cam Martin. So this is kind of hard to get around when I have my slide out here. We're gonna go through that door to get up the attic, and then I'm gonna show you the building. We have to go around this side. Okay. So this is the door from this one here. There's Scooby stuff. I just restored this as a gift shop. My dad built this in '72 to era. And I have heard people say that it's pretty spooky upstairs, like they've felt things. And it's probably my dad. But anyway.
Can you tell us your name?
Tom.
I heard Tom.
I swear that's what he said the first time.
A couple different times.
Wait, what? Is your name Tom?
Can you tell us like how old you are? Say like what year that you were here? If you were ever at the Shaniko Ghost Town?
He said no. They went, no.
If you're comfortable.
Tom?
I heard Jack.
Oh.
But too many of them talk at the same time.
Yeah.
This is like an old home or something. So right now we're walking into the Shaniko Hotel. It's really late. I don't even know what time. It's 11:30. We're gonna walk in. Everybody's sleeping, and we kind of basically have the hotel to ourselves. So yeah. What is it? I know she was talking about that. Isn't that weird?
Oh yeah, that's...
What? Ooh. I wonder what that was.
Yeah, that's spiking a lot. Yeah, it's just continuously going off.
It's like extra cold.
I knew that felt weird. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, that is weird. That's like off.
Ooh, right here. There's a lot. That's crazy.
Yeah, we should maybe try talking in here.
It stops right there. Wow.
That's crazy. Ooh.
Wow.
We should ask him what that was
Yeah.
tomorrow. Because that's creepy. I wonder where room 14 is.
Oh, it's down here, huh?
It's the one where that lady that committed suicide in it from back in the day. I just want to see.
Ooh, creepy.
We're really picking anything up. No, I'm really picking anything up. Ooh. Right here. Did you just see that for a second? It almost picked all the way to red. So this hotel that we're staying in Shaniko, it was built in the early 1900s with the rest of the ghost town. This building right here is really the only operating building in the entire town. There's other buildings here that you can go inside of in like a little gift shop, but other than that, this is literally the only building operating here. The closest other town is like 90 miles away. There's no gas station, there's nothing. So yeah, we're gonna do a couple like little back history stories and then a little bit more ghost hunting. Inside this hotel, there is a room that is room 14, and it says to be super haunted from the spirit who lives inside this hotel. Her name is Nettie. She is an older woman, and she lived here, and after her husband abandoned her back in the day, she was forced into prostitution back in the day, which is a life that she did not want to live at all, but it was to take care of her only daughter. She ended up taking her own life inside of room 14, which is why they say it's very haunted, because her spirit still lingers in this entire building. And which is crazy, because when we had my EMF detector, we picked up a pretty big spike next to room 14, so it's really cool. So there's another spirit that is lingering here. Her name's Amelia. She's a 4-year-old little girl, and she got hit by a car on one of the highways that was just right over here. Yeah, her spirit lingers here, and they leave a little ball out in the hallway, and apparently she makes the ball move at night, and she plays with it all the time. So that's another active spirit that people see a lot of times. I know that there's a little girl she was